Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the altcoin Terra Luna. Now if you guys have not been paying attention to the news, there are some crazy things to cover today. First of all, Grim Reaper, which is a team inside of South Korea, special agents have been set up again to discuss and also know more about this case. Now Kayvon just switched their office from Seoul to Busan a couple of days ago before this crash. Could that be behind something? There's a lot to cover today, but before we get into it, if you're here for the first time, you do want to stay up to date with everything to do with Terra Luna, I highly recommend you scroll down and tap the red subscribe button. While you're there, slap a like on the video. It is completely free to do so, but if you do decide to do it, it will help the YouTube algorithm push the video out to more people see the side of Terra Luna, to decide to buy into it, see the positive side, put their trust into it, start spiking up, and all of us make a lot of profit. So make sure you go down and slap a like on it. Other than that, let's get straight into it. So to begin with today's video, first of all, let's look at the 1 hour chart, and I want to show you guys something crazy that happened. So you guys know the symmetrical triangle was going to close in somewhere around here, and when a symmetrical triangle closes in, usually ends up being an uptrend. Right now, we can clearly see it did not go into an uptrend, rather it was consolidating for about 2 to 3 hours, and then it took a small dump about 5 hours ago. Now there is a huge factor that was affecting it, so if we decide to look from the top to the bottom, you can see it was going to close in around this zone, and when it did close in, it did take a dump, and the major reason behind that is the whole crypto market actually took a dump around the same time. As you can see, Bitcoin actually fell close to 29k, and Ethereum actually fell all the way to 1.9k, but just had a small recovery in the past 4 hours. The same thing happened with Luna. If you decide to look on the bottom, you can see that the buy and the sell orders were very similar, but the dump was much bigger when it came to how big of a dump it took for the sell orders, and that's obviously due to the whole crypto market taking a dump. Overall, as you guys can see, the RSI line is struggling pretty heavy, as soon as it starts to go in the middle zone, Luna decides to take a dump. And there is another big factor that actually caused this dump, and that is Kayvon has just made the announcement that they will be going ahead with the plan of forking, which is actually going ahead and creating a new Luna token and making the Luna that we know right now Luna Classic. There was voting that was happening, and a lot of people were voting against it, but they just went on to think this would be the best option to save the whole of the ecosystem and try to have it revived. As you guys can see, this is the voting system that they were going to use. It's a little confusing personally for me, because I actually thought that 90% were against it, but then at the same time the voting system shows something else, and 126 million people have voted, which is crazy. I mean, there's still 6 days to go. I'm guessing soon as this revival system will come to an end, obviously, or the voting will come to an end, they will straight away start making the big return with the new blockchain. Another thing that is confirming that the new blockchain will be coming through very soon is there is a lot of big companies such as Orbital Command suggesting we're excited to support Terra 2.0 proposed by Terra Builder U. Now, looking forward to playing our rebuilding part for Terra for the Lunistic community. Now, if this isn't not clear enough that this is going to be happening for sure, let me just put another one right here. So Random Earth is another company that is going to be helping Terra Luna build their V2. Random Earth is committed to rebuilding Terra Money V2 in a solidity with the rest of the community. So it is getting very clear, as this voting system will come to an end in about 6 days, clearly they will be going ahead and making the new Luna and making the one we have right now original. And these tweets were not done long ago, it was only about 24 hours ago, and since these tweets were done, we have seen a significant pullback of the Terra original that we know right now, as a lot of people are trying to save their money and start putting it into the new token as soon as it is released. Another thing which is really crazy is our boy CZ, who's actually the CEO of Binance. He said this is not going to work. Personal opinion, this won't work. Forking does not give the new fork any value. That's wishful thinking. One cannot void all transactions after an old snapshot, both on chain and and off-chain exchanges, whereas all the Bitcoin that was supposed to be used for reserves. Now, this is a really good tweet, and that can be seen by the amount of likes it got, as they are still not using the Bitcoin reserve to actually try to save the Luna that is here right now. They're just trying to go on to a new thing, and at the same time, if they do decide to airdrop it to everyone, how are they going to get all the transactions for on-chain and off-chain exchanges? Like me personally, I bought my Luna through PancakeSwap and it was BEP20 and it was in my Trust wallet. How are they going to be able to manage when I bought it, how I bought it, how much I deserve in airdrop for the new token? I mean, it's just a little scary because they are confirming that they are going to be doing this very soon. Terra 2.0 is nearly here. That's literally the bio of the original, or you can say the official Twitter page of Terra. Now, something else which is a little scary for Kayvon is Grim Reaper's Financial Crimes Unit revived to investigate Terra collapse. Now, this was done in South Korea, and you guys know Kayvon is part of South Korea. After over 2 years, the feared investigation and the pro-security team has been reformed by the new president to look into the mess caused by Terraform Labs. Now, this is pretty crazy to think, because these are some special agents that will be looking into this to try to find who is the culprit and how are they going to be punishing them. Something else which I really want to mention is Coinbase is streaming on YouTube, but just remember, these streams are fake. These people, if you send them any Bitcoin or Ethereum, you're not going to be getting anything back. I know a lot of people are losing money, so this is just a wake-up call. Please don't send your crypto to anyone, including these people. It's just a scam. It is not the official site at all. Something else which is a little bit crazy is Terra and Luna collapse concludes as other stablecoins stand strong. I mean, at the moment you can say that UST and Terra have started to calm down and stick to the position they are on, and that's why USDT and BUSD and also USDC, they're all starting to calm down and slowly stabilize themselves rather than depegging themselves as well. Another thing which is a little crazy is Kayvon dissolved Terra Luna's Korean entity days before the crash. This is something scary because the original one was actually in, I believe, Seoul, and they moved everything to Busan just a couple of days before the extreme crash. So was this planned? I mean, hey, this is just a small indication that just showed to me, and you can let me know down in the comment section what you guys feel. But it's really interesting to think that the Terraform Labs whole company was moved from a city to another city just a few days before the crash. And finally, I want to show you guys this. This was actually posted by Being Crypto. Terra crash, can you tax time? So you'll claim your losses, and yes, you will be able to use, if you did lose a lot of money, you can use it to claim your tax and then pay less tax because it's obviously you losing money. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. What did you guys think about this? Let me know down in the comment section. I do love reading your comments. Most of the questions that I see in the comment section, I try to respond to them in my videos so you guys can get the best info out of it. Now, if you enjoyed it, drop a like on the video. If you're new to the channel, do want to stay up to date with everything, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.